The grand ballroom glowed like 1,000 stars had fallen from the sky. Marcus wiped down the marble columns one last time, his work shirt still damp from the evening's preparations. He had scrubbed these floors for 3 years now, always invisible to the people in elegant gowns and perfect suits. Tonight was the annual charity gala. The wealthiest families in the city had gathered under crystal chandeliers that cost more than Marcus would earn in a lifetime. He stayed in the shadows, emptying champagne glasses and keeping everything pristine. His daughter Emma was home with a babysitter. She was 7 now, the same age his wife had been in her favorite childhood photo. Cancer had taken Sarah 2 years ago, leaving Marcus to raise Emma alone on a janitor salary. Some nights he worked double shifts just to keep their small apartment, but he never complained. Emma was his world. Marcus noticed her immediately. A young girl in a bright red dress stood alone near the dessert table. She looked about 10 years old, with light brown hair pulled back neatly, while other children ran and played. She stood perfectly still, her hands moving in small repetitive patterns. She would touch her fingers together, then pull them apart over and over. The girl's eyes followed the dancers with such longing it made Marcus's chest ache. He recognized that look. Emma had it sometimes when she watched other children play, uncertain how to join them. A woman in an elegant white gown approached the girl. Even from across the room, Marcus could see the resemblance. The mother leaned down and whispered something, then walked away to join a group of laughing adults. The girl remained alone. Marcus continued his work, but he kept watching. Guest after guest passed by the child. Some glanced at her briefly. Others smiled politely before moving on. A few children her age ran past, giggling about something, but none stopped to include her. The girl began swaying slightly, her hands still moving in that gentle rhythm. She was humming, Marcus realized. Too quiet for anyone else to hear over the orchestra, but he could see her lips moving. An older woman approached, someone Marcus recognized as a major donor. She spoke to the girl briefly. The child looked up but didn't respond in the way the woman seemed to expect. After an awkward moment, the donor walked away, shaking her head slightly. Marcus felt something crack inside his chest. He had seen this before. The confused looks, the polite distance, the way people didn't quite know what to do. His supervisor would be furious if he stopped working. Employees were supposed to be invisible at these events. But Marcus found his feet, moving anyway, carrying him across that polished floor. He stopped a respectful distance from the girl. Up close, he could see her dress was perfect, not a wrinkle anywhere. Someone had braided a small section of her hair. Her shoes were shiny and new. She was loved, he could tell, but right now she was alone. Marcus cleared his throat gently so he wouldn't startle her. The girl looked up. Her eyes were different colors, he noticed. One more blue, one more green. Beautiful and unique. "Hello," Marcus said softly. "My name is Marcus. I work here." The girl studied him carefully. Her hands continued their pattern. "The music is nice tonight, isn't it?" he continued. "I've been listening while I work." She nodded once, a small precise movement. "Do you like to dance?" Marcus asked. For the first time, the girl spoke. Her voice was quiet but clear. "I like how the dresses spin. The red ones and the gold ones. They make circles." "They do make beautiful circles," Marcus agreed. He paused, choosing his words carefully. "Would you like to dance? With me, I mean, if that would be okay." The girl looked at him for a long moment. Then she looked at the dance floor where couples swirled and spun. Then back at Marcus. "You're the cleaning man," she said. It was an observation, not a judgment. "I am," Marcus said, "but I know how to dance. My wife taught me. She said everyone should know how to dance, just in case they ever needed to." The girl tilted her head slightly. "In case of what?" "In case someone asked him," Marcus said simply. "And I'm asking, would you dance with me?" The girl looked at her hands, still moving in their pattern. Then she looked at Marcus again. Something shifted in her expression. "Okay," she said, "but you have to hold my hand the right way. Not too tight." "Not too tight," Marcus promised. "You can show me exactly how." She reached out slowly and placed her small hand in his large one. Her grip was specific, her thumb positioned just so. Marcus followed her lead. They walked to the edge of the dance floor. Marcus could feel eyes turning toward them. A janitor in work clothes, dancing with a guest's daughter. He knew he might lose his job for this. But the hope in this child's eyes was worth more than any paycheck. The orchestra was playing a waltz. Marcus placed his other hand carefully where the girl indicated, giving her control over the distance between them. "We'll go slow," he said. "Just follow the music. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. They began to move. The girl was stiff at first, concentrating hard on her feet. But gradually, step by step, she began to relax. Her red dress swished and swirled, creating those circles she loved. "I'm making circles," she said, and for the first time she smiled. "You're making beautiful circles," Marcus told her. "You're a wonderful dancer." Around them, the crowd had grown quiet. The other dancers had stopped to watch. Marcus saw the woman in white, the mother, standing with her hand over her mouth. Tears streamed down her face. But Marcus focused only on the girl in the red dress. This moment was hers. She deserved to feel special, to feel seen, to know that she mattered. They danced through the entire song. When the music ended, the ballroom erupted in applause. The girl looked around, surprised by the attention. Her hands started their pattern again, faster now, a sign of stress. Marcus leaned down. "You did beautifully," he said quietly. "Thank you for dancing with me." The mother rushed over, her elegant composure shattered by emotion. "Thank you," she whispered to Marcus. "Thank you so much. No one has ever done that for her before." "Everyone deserves a dance," Marcus said simply. The woman pulled out a business card. Marcus saw the company logo and realized she was the CEO whose name was on the building. "Please," she said, "come to my office Monday morning. I want to talk to you." Marcus nodded, though he half expected security to escort him out before then. But Monday came, and he went to that office. The CEO offered him a position in building management, with a salary that would change everything for him and Emma. She told him the company needed people who saw others as human beings first. "My daughter Lily is autistic," the CEO explained. "Most people don't know how to be with her. They're afraid of doing the wrong thing, so they do nothing at all. But you saw her, really saw her. That's rarer than you might think." Marcus thought about Emma at home, about the bills on his table, about the future he could now give his daughter. But more than that, he thought about a girl in a red dress who just wanted to dance. Sometimes the smallest act of kindness create the biggest changes, not because they're grand or complicated, but because they come from a place of simple human connection. Seeing someone, really seeing them, and choosing to reach out your hand. That's all it takes. Just one person.